What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Watson Mindset channel. I'm not sure if you guys are watching this or seeing the news, but have you heard about this signing that Biden did that penalizes people with good credit? Blows my mind. So what is a credit score? Why is there a why do we have credit? Why do you have credit? Why does it matter? Why do we check? What does that tell a bank? What does that tell somebody about you? Well, my humble opinion, my uneducated opinion, right? So the higher credit score you have, the more trustworthy you are to pay back a loan, right? The more trustworthy you are to pay your bills, right? That's kind of it, right? That's what it's based off of. You pay your car payment on time, they report it, you paid it on time. Cool, you get a credit score. You don't live far beyond your means. Your DTI, or debt to income ratio, stays within a certain limit. Cool, you have a better credit score. All these things lead to a credit score. Why, oh why, would we penalize people for having a good credit score? Credit scores are based off of your own personal decision to do what you do with your money. If you don't set up your bills on an automatic draft and you're late every single month, should I get penalized because my credit score is 780? How does that make sense? Everything I'm reading says the whole purpose is to take fees from me because I have built up my credit so someone without credit can buy a house. What? Buying a house is not difficult. I can tell you that right quick. It is not difficult. You want me to tell you how to buy a house? Get a job. Work hard at that job, move up in that job. Rent until then. When you're renting, live below your means. Don't buy the newest iPhone. Don't buy the newest shoes that come out. Don't spend thousands of dollars on things that you don't need. Save up money. Go to a credit union. Make offers on houses. Find a house that you can put 5% down on, 3% down on. There are credit unions out there that have no money down loans for you. Why, in God's name, should I get penalized because people aren't taking the steps necessary? So because they've missed their car payments and they've missed their house payments, they've missed their rent payments, and they went and bought $4,000 worth of furniture for their bedroom suite in their apartment, and then they miss those payments. Someone who helps the economy, someone who buys a property, rental property or otherwise, fixes it up, rents it out, gives jobs to people, you're wanting me to pay more. Makes sense? Makes sense? No, I get where you're coming from. Because it's the same shit we do with food stamps and everything else, right? I'm not far one way or far left. I don't mind to give people, lift up, helping them. People can get in a dire strait and they need help. Totally cool with helping them. Totally cool with, paying my fair share of taxes and then, it comes into a government program and it helps people out. Totally get all that. Totally fine. Here's the problem. If you feed the bear, it's going to come back looking for more. You ever read a children's book called You Give a Moose a Cookie or something like that? He's going to want some milk. Once he gets the milk, he's going to need this, and then he's going to need this, and then he's going to need this. That is what we've created, team. America has created, if you give a moose a cookie, or if you give a mouse a cookie book. That's what we've created. One of my favorite memes that I've ever seen is the sign of the bear that says, "Do not feed the bears." Because they'll keep coming back. Same thing we're doing, right? If you give too many handouts to people that could have helped themselves, they will stop knowing how to help themselves. So if you're constantly hand feeding something, now they don't know how to go and hunt the fish in the river. because they know it's easy to come get it from you. If something's so easy, that's what we lean towards. That's okay, cool, that's fine. But we're teaching people how not to help themselves. You know, maybe I haven't read enough about this in the news, but does this program that's costing me extra per month, they're saying on average, it's gonna cost me anywhere between $40 and $60 per month on an average home size of $400,000. So I'm paying $60 extra per month? That's ridiculous. Now, does that program lead to credit education? And in the school system, does it do that? Or we're just knocking down the rate slightly on everyone with a lower credit score so they can get in? Which one is it? I would rather not do that, and I would rather start educating the kids today, the middle schoolers today, so when they get to the point where they can buy a house, their credit's good. Hell, adult education, middle school, high school education. What is credit? How do you get credit? How do you lose credit? Why it's important? How long does that stuff stay? This is the long game. Credit is the long game. And you're taking that from us by signing that, Biden. I don't understand. And again, maybe I'm not educated enough. I'd be happy to get some feedback on that. But this is ridiculous. Someone please give me the answer to why I should be penalized for paying my bills on time. I don't have the answer. I don't know. Again, I would love to hear more about this. I don't think there's enough coverage on this. People should be outraged. I don't understand. And it feels like this is what I think it has bigger implications even. I think you're setting banks up to fail. Again, let's go back to the very beginning of this video. Isn't a credit score to tell a bank and to give you kind of a risk factor, right? So the higher the credit score, the less risky giving this person a loan is. The lower credit score, the more risky. Cool. So government is going to subsidize these bad creditors for buying a house. They're going to say, you know what, go ahead and take the loan, even though they have 500 credit score. Go ahead and let them have it. We'll give you a little of extra money. That money is most likely not going to be enough, and those people are still going to default. You're going to have a high percentage of a default rate on those homes. Guys, think about this. The reason 08 was a thing is because they were giving out too many loans for people who shouldn't be getting loans. They're just chucking home loans at anyone who wanted one. Why? You know history repeats itself. Is there a reason we study history? It's because it repeats itself. Can we think logically here? Let's not make it easier to get a loan. Especially for people who don't know how to pay their bills. Come on, guys. Is this really the solution? I'm not super political, but I am pro what America's about, which is, you know, the American dream, making your own business, doing your own thing, you know, bootstrapping it and putting in the work, and then that work yields results to you, you know, being a better, you know, businessman and employing people and giving people a good life. This is not helping that. This is not helping that. Business owners grow the economy. Business owners grow the economy. I don't understand this whole concept. I don't understand penalizing people who are trying to do the best thing and pay their bills and pay back their creditors. Not that, you know, America and their budgeting, this is kind of how they live their life, right? They don't have to pay back their creditors and they have a bad credit score. So they're just teaching bad education. So not trying to get political in this video, but definitely need to look at this more. Definitely need to look at the news and see what's going on. I think it should be, definitely needs to be more research on this and what's going on here. Little bit of a rant this morning, guys. Check out my video, check out my others. I promise you it's a more positive vibe. I'll talk to y'all later.